So get this. Imagine you write down a super detailed plan for your absolute dream job. I'm talking mapping out your entire administration, a full 25 years before you actually get the job. Well, that is exactly what Japan's new prime minister, Sanae Takaichi, did. Way back in 1999, when she was just a young lawmaker, she wrote this incredibly specific essay that turned out to be basically a blueprint for her future.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Can a political vision that someone laid out a quarter century ago actually work as a roadmap for running a country today? That's the big question we're going to dig into by looking at what she wrote then and what she's doing now. Okay, so let's jump back to the beginning, to the blueprint itself. And let me tell you, this was not some vague wish list. It was a concrete and honestly a pretty audacious plan for someone who was only a second-term lawmaker at the time.
This timeline just really lays out the sheer scale of her ambition. So in 1999, she writes this incredibly detailed vision. She even boldly predicted her premiership would start in 2010. Now, obviously that date came and went, but fast forward to 2025, and there she is. She's actually in office. It just shows this incredible long-term focus right from the very start of her career. And this is where you see just how specific she was. I mean, the essay was literally titled Formation of the Takaichi Cabinet. In it, she pictured herself appointing a total rookie lawmaker to a major ministry, which would be a complete break from tradition. And she even planned to launch a Sunday morning TV show called Good Morning Prime Minister just to explain government policies directly to the people. Pretty wild, right? So beyond all the specific ideas, Takaichi laid out a core philosophy for her government. It's all organized around 5 key pillars, which she saw as the foundation for everything else. And here they are, the 5 principles from all the way back in 1999. First up, protect Japan's sovereignty and honor. Second, make the pursuit of the national interest the central goal, no question. Third, and this is a big one, create a society focused on equality of opportunity, not necessarily equality of outcome. Fourth, defend freedom and individual rights. And finally, number 5, emphasize citizens' responsibilities and duties to, help restore social order. This is basically the DNA of her entire vision. So you have these big ideas, these pillars, but how do they actually turn into policy? Well, the essay didn't just stop at philosophy. It laid out some very specific and what a lot of people would call very assertive policy proposals. Right at the top of her to-do list was constitutional reform. She argued that the existing constitution just couldn't handle modern problems and declared, and I'm quoting here, "We must without fail write our era's constitution." Specifically, she wanted to explicitly include the right of self-defense, as long as there was clear civilian control, of course. And the essay also went into some major shifts in foreign and domestic policy. She called for an end to what she termed apology diplomacy, a hard look at economic aid she saw as wasteful, and even revising school textbooks so kids could take pride in being Japanese. She also proposed that the Prime Minister and the Cabinet should make official visits to Yasukuni Shrine to express gratitude to the nation's war dead. All right, and this brings us to what is, for me, the most remarkable part of this whole story, seeing how that 25-year-old vision is directly popping up in her actions today. Let's connect the dots from the past to the present. I mean, this is just stunning. When she was asked at a press conference in 2025 about the number of women in her cabinet, her answer sounded like it was ripped straight from her 1999 essay. In the essay, she wrote, "What matters is equality of opportunity." All those years later, her answer was, "I have always valued equality of opportunity, equality of chance, above all else." The language is practically identical. It shows you just how deep this principle runs for her. So what was Takaichi herself thinking when she wrote all this? What does she say about this decades-long journey? Well, her own words in the essay give us a really clear window into her mindset and her ambition. She explained that picturing herself as prime minister wasn't about arrogance at all. For her, it was a mental exercise. She wrote, "It has become my habit to always think, if I were prime minister, how would I respond to this issue?" She literally saw writing this essay as a form of training, a way to get herself ready for the huge responsibility of leadership. And she ended her essay back in 1999 with this incredibly passionate declaration. She said that restoring Japan's vitality was her dream as a politician, and she finished with this: "It's a once-in-a-lifetime journey, and I am prepared to stake everything on it." Just a powerful statement of commitment made a quarter of a century before that dream finally came true. Which leaves us all with this final thought. We've seen the blueprint, and now we're starting to see it being put into action. When a leader has spent 25 years thinking about and refining a single consistent vision for their country, it really makes you wonder, what happens now that the journey is fulfilled and the building finally begins?